Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloading on it. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to our Thirsty Thursday Thoughts and Shots. Joining me for you've hit the trifecta. I'm impressed. Miss Shannon. We haven't wore you out yet?
Not yet. I'll be sleeping all day Saturday. Thank you.
Hey, look at it this way. Friday, Saturday. That's
Friday,
kind of our weekend.
Okay.
And of course, behind the camera, that beautiful voice that you guys don't ever get to see except on those fun occasions.
Yes.
Miss Kitty Cat. She did really give us a
A meow.
Mhm.
I thought
Did she meow? I don't know. She purr? She had a mouthful of food. Actually, I'm notorious for catching her right when she takes a bite of something. And I'll be like, hey.
Yep.
Wait for it. We're lucky we can get a crunch. Oh, man.
Hi, Jen. Thank you for joining. Oh, and she said, Bill.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Speaking of cheers, let's hit the ground running tonight.
What do you want?
I don't know. What do we want?
I did bring a couple of things.
Would you like to, you know what?
I couldn't find the peanut butter tequila, so they talked me into this one.
So here's the fun thing. I don't know if I've ever had the Screwball because the only peanut butter whiskey I've got, which is, I'm glad you got that because as it turns out.
Found the bare minimum.
All right, so maybe it's a peanut butter whiskey. Are we game?
A little.
I don't know.
A little. Small. Short.
Okay, so Hooper came on the one night,
Mm-hmm.
and it was our Monday night. We were trying to do it like, I'm the bartender here. Or what do you want to drink? He goes, I don't know. He goes, I want something sweet. There goes your man points, but okay. And I ended up making him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich as a drink.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can give it a whirl. We're going to hold off on, actually,
I brought it. Open it
let's
up.
do it. All right, so.
No peer pressure.
Great. So when you make your PB&J, how do you like it?
I did like strawberry. I like all jams. It doesn't matter.
All right, then.
Berries are good.
Hooper, I guess we're gonna do
A remake.
a remake. We're gonna run this a second time. Okay. I'm trying to remember what all I had in there. So I had peanut butter, And I think I kicked it with a little bit of Johnny or Jim.
Okay.
There's so many of them. I can't remember now.
Uh,
Is that seem about right? Do you remember
I'll do
that
two.
drink?
I'll do two.
Just these two?
Yes. Please.
You don't like Jim?
No, hang on. I'm sorry. It's the sour. It's the sour. I'm not a sour girl.
All right, let's change it up a little bit. You know, I'm not afraid to go a different direction with it. Mhm. Oh. Toasted caramel. She still says
A
no.
little.
I'll tell you what. What do you guys out there think? I can't remember the drink now. I can't remember. I don't even think. I don't know. While she's checking right now, if we even wrote it down. I know this much though. One thing we can do, since I am very interested.
I am gonna plug a little bit. So
Oh.
for our real flicks and chill on Tuesday, I'm picking anime. So any anime fans out there, you know, please.
Well, that's gonna be.
My daughter got me into it. So not that I didn't like the animation movies and the shows and stuff. I did like those. So
So-
it wasn't hard for me to get hooked on them.
This is the Sheepdog peanut butter whiskey. Cheers.
Why are you? I'm trying to get the. It's not bad.
No.
It's not bad.
I don't think
There's
I've
not
ever
a bad-
tried these like straight up.
There's not a bad aftertaste. It doesn't lay sour for very long.
Well,
Just a little warm.
what's interesting to me is, well, they're both 70 proof,
Okay.
so this should be. Let's see if I can at least go 1-on-1 right there. We'll find out real quick which one's better.
And can't jump or throw.
Obviously.
Joking, not dissing on anybody. Nancy.
Hello, man. Oh, that's my cousin. We love Miss Nancy. She is an absolute sweetheart. You ought to see us at the family reunions. She's fun to pick on. She's very jumpy. We're gonna enjoy our evening. You should stick around for a little while. This could be fun.
All right.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Is it me or is that coming off a little more? It actually it tastes thicker than this one for
Mhm.
starters. It has kind of a
I got a roasted.
I got like a butterscotch kind of
Okay,
like
you got
almost kind of a
butterscotch, but
butterfingery.
oh, Butterfinger. Yeah, that little bit. I do like.
I have to go with the screwball batter. I mean, this is good. Don't get me wrong,
No, that is.
but that I did like the smoothness of that one.
Yeah.
Better. That one has a bit more of a bite to it.
Yeah.
That one's a lot smoother. A couple of screwballs anyway, so why not? All right, so we just need to go ahead and get rid of it. Well, finish it.
In the memory.
Almost lost an hour. I might have been dissing on myself a little bit there. So when you're out and about, though, I mean, what do you?
When we go out to places.
I think I've asked you before,
Yeah.
so bear with me because usually when
So
you,
it changed
you and I get
over the
together,
years.
Yeah.
What I liked. So of course, when you're young, it's whatever. I'll drink anything.
Jesus.
And then I really got into a rum kick with like the daiquiris. Jordan.
Miss Coffee wants to know which anime.
Oh, well, of course, like I'm sporting the one. I can't. I'm sporting the One Piece I love it. We're caught up. Well, not now. I'm waiting for Lexa to get my daughter to catch up on it. I like Solo Leveling. That was really good. Jujutsu Kaisen. I like that. There's just multiples that I can go on about, and I just enjoy them all. And the plots of them, it's like you have each other's back.
Okay.
You know, your friends, family, whatever. You know, you stick your neck out for them, you protect them. So I like that. Which animes do you like?
This Jay Coffin. That is our Seattle friend.
Yeah.
Will you want this bottle?
I will. Yes.
Okay.
We will hold on to that.
And I'm going to give you the better of the two. We're just going to mix. We're going to make them, and we'll figure out something. So I think that's the easiest way to do this. We are going with peanut butter whiskey. And why does it look red? We could actually show this on here.
Okay. Here we go.
And we're going to do.
Sorry.
We're going to do the grape pucker. And I'm trying to remember what it was. Actually, why am I thinking? I do have a peanut butter liqueur in there.
Peanut butter liqueur. I thought you did because you were using it the other night when you didn't have the peanut butter tequila.
Well, you know what's fun? How about I actually give you some peanut butter whiskey on top of the grape jam that I just did? Soul Eater, Fairy Tale, Black Butter
Yeah.
are her top threes.
Black Butler. Love Black Butler as well. Fairy Tale, watched the whole thing. I loved it. Yes. Yeah. Try to get in One Piece. You would really enjoy it. Yes, everybody's like, oh my god, it's so long, but now we're like, come on, we want more.
So a lot of, my friends were actually animes, and I was that guy that was like, it's cartoons, I'm past. I've tried to get into some of them, and I never fully could. I don't know. There's something that has kept me from wanting to.
Oh, Chainsaw Man, that's another good one. I like
But-
that.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man, I've seen some of those.
The ones I do know though are the obvious ones. I know Naruto, I know Dragon Ball, and believe it or not,
And those are days.
in my early 20s, I was helping to raise 3 kids, very young, and they were all Dragon Ball fans, and I couldn't help myself.
Hey,
And before you knew it, I was actually, I was getting into it, but then I was kind of like, all right, cool, the hero, he's getting there, he's built up, always becoming, a higher level of speed. And then, just ask it. It's like,
it also.
as I think back on it, I'm like, okay, so yeah, he would lose and then have to go out and learn something else to figure out how to beat. And I'm just,
Teaching them strength in yourself.
now, my youngest has gotten into this. We're going to talk about it. Might as well go ahead.
Peanut butter jelly time.
That literally tastes just like peanut butter jelly. That seriously just tastes straight up.
Tastes like jelly more than it does peanut butter, but that's okay. It's
Did I make mine stronger than yours?
okay. It kind of reminds me of a very popsicle right now, actually.
Weird. See what I mean?
Yeah. But not bad.
So a little more peanut butter in yours. I don't know how I hit the trifecta. I don't know.
It's good.
I own a Dragon Ball, but never seen it. The newest one, like I was saying, my youngest. How come, by the way, we're talking about cartoons, drinking peanut butter and jelly.
It fits.
The big one right now, I guess, is that Demon Hunter. I think it is K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah,
Or
and
something.
that's just a movie. It's actually now there is Demon Slayer out there. That's another good one. Like watch the movie. But
So I tried to meet my friends in the middle, and I'd seen one. It was Van Helsing,
Okay.
Or is it just called Housing?
Maybe
It might have just been Housing, but
yeah, I think it's all that. I watched some of that too.
well, a buddy of mine actually gave me a DVD that was different episodes. Well, first off, it's all in Japanese, so trying to watch and read subtitles was kind of throwing me a
And
little
that's
bit.
the complaint I hear. But I tried watching the dub sub or the dub English or I like the actors' voices, but when you watched it in the Japanese sub, it's I don't know, it just didn't have the same effect. One I couldn't get into was Bleach. Had
Oh, that was
such a
another one.
hard- I had such a hard time, and I don't know what it is. There's something blocking it that I just can't get into it. But I try every time. I'm like, let's give it another whirl.
I guess since we've already announced it, this week's theme is going to be anime. You're gonna have to give me a list. Yeah, that you can kind of sit down and try and
Take it
do my research now and
Okay.
try and keep up.
Okay.
It's not often yours truly is like on this end of the conversation,
Not short of the spectrum.
but it's huge right now. Everybody is getting into
Yeah.
it. I mean, it's just, and it's been. I mean, I think it's been going strong for what easily almost 20 years. I mean, it started off with Dragon Ball and the big ones,
And
and then
those were out before that too. And, I mean, anime has been around for a very
Oh,
long time. But catching the bug here in the States, that's just kind of now recently, you know.
actually now I can see why he was rolled into it. I don't think you need to really make anything else with it. I
I
can't.
think that those two stand alone well together. That is,
Score one. And the fun part is when you start adding like the portion of these, then you gotta drink it pretty quick because especially when it hits the ice, it's gonna start to coagulate a little bit. It's fun. But outside the anime world, though, there was. Did you ever get into like Magic or any of those card games? I guess Pokemon was a card game at first. Was it? Or was it a cartoon first?
cartoon first, cards later. Kids got into those. And Magic, no, but my soon-to-be son-in-law and my daughter Alyssa, they could probably give you the whole spiel on it. So
I've mentioned it a million times. I used to work for Haliburton, Public North Dakota. And there was actually in one town over, they had a big, every Saturday it was a Magic. They literally called it the Gathering. And I was actually really surprised that a lot of the people, like the oil workers that would go to, it was just, so I sat down one time and, they dealt out the cards. I thought, okay, this should be fun. And they're like, all right, you just lay one down and I'm supposed to counter it. I'm like, okay. So I had a buddy behind me who was going down. So I laid it down and before you know, oh, that's a baby Jace. And he starts laying down. Goes, well, we take care of him with this, and then we do this. And I was like, I never could, I don't know, bring back D&D, which I think is still
played.
popular.
yeah, still popular. I haven't played anything recent, but back.
The hobby shop just up the road, they host a D&D all the time. And so you're into anime. What about like comic books? Do you ever get into any of them or
Yeah, I had some Mad. Well, I guess it wasn't.
Mad Magazine?
I had Mad Magazine.
And
I got actually Ripley's Believe It or Not comic books.
okay.
I got it. Do you remember when Vincent Price?
Who doesn't?
He hosted that. That was
Now that I did not know.
yes, it was Believe It. I'm pretty sure it was that, or was it not quite.
There was a Ripley's Believe It or Not.
I think Vincent Price did Ripley's Believe It or Not. Pretty sure. Yeah, that was really good. That went really well.
You said Mad Magazine. I was a big fan of that, but then there was the counterpart They had a little bit. Do you remember which magazine that was? Because you could. That was one of my favorite things to do as a kid. I'd go to like the newsstand or the 7-Eleven or whatever, and I would literally spend like an hour just like reading through it. And it's like, well, you know, don't have to buy it now, do I?
Right. No, I can't.
Crack.
Oh yeah.
It was either crack or cracked.
Crack.
Yeah,
Like,
because
yeah,
you had
I can
Norman,
see
who
it.
was Mad Magazine. I can't remember. He was more of a janitor style for crack.
Okay.
And what was neat about that was they were literally the same thing. They were just. So I mean, it was one of those.
Spy versus Spy. That was fun, and that was actually a Nintendo game too.
I forgot about Spy versus Spy, and then Mad Magazine actually went on to, you know, then you had Mad TV, and it was literally based off of, you know, the sketches were based off the magazine because Norman, you know,
Yeah.
and they'd have the little sketches. It was Spy versus Spy. They had the cartoon.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite one? Because you had a white spy and a black spy.
Mm. No, I played them both when I did the game, so I really didn't.
And then Simpson. Video games. I could talk about video games for a while too.
Yeah.
Were you a Super Nintendo or a Sega? I remember when those two were competing against each other.
Because we did play Sonic,
Okay.
so we did have a Sega, and we did have the Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I believe we got one of those later on, and yeah, had some games like that. Duck Hunt.
Oh my God. In that case, you know, everybody that had a regular Nintendo, it came with one game, and that was Mario and Duck Hunter.
Yeah.
Were you one of those ones that stood right up beside the TV, got as close as you could, or were you
No.
pretty good about, you
I
know,
was pretty
stretching the
good.
cord to the max? And
Well, I didn't stretch it to the max, but you know, stay back.
man,
But you know, they had the arcade one in the Ames. That is where Busy Beaver is at now,
wow.
and would play that. Like we played that while we were shopping.
So Ames, by the way, guys, was a department store, kind of like what Kmart was, just to kind of throw that out there. Man, now we're going down memory lane again.
Hills, James Way.
Oh, Bugle Boy.
We are
JC
doing
Penney?
good. We are doing good. Thank you. I hope you're doing well.
I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. You know, I've had this conversation a million times. I miss malls. I wish they would bring them back because even at my age, I would probably still be a mall rat.
Right? Just cruise around.
Yeah,
And you didn't have like outlets.
outlets.
They're all right, but
Even the outlets have changed over the years, though. I mean, it's not.
they're expensive now. They used to be like go out there, get an outfit and everything, your dinner, and now it's like don't spend that much.
We was actually talking about this not long ago. Like, there's not a lot of malls left. I mean, we just went through Hermitage the other day, and of course, that mall's leveled. It's gone. And I think they're already
It's going in.
Target's going in. Fantastic.
I wanted a Costco. My hopes and dreams were dashed.
I'm actually really surprised they don't have like a Sam's Club or a Costco there.
The numbers don't work out. How? I don't, because the closest one, there's not one in Erie. The closest one is Cranberry.
I would say though, like, another thing I would love for them to bring back, but with the streaming services, you will never see these again. That's why you see at Walmart like that little section getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Blockbuster.
Oh yeah,
Renting movies.
the Red Box.
I think that was the beginning of the end for people.
Yeah. So right down the street here,
Mhm.
again, it was a Showtime Video.
I think I've seen what was left on the sign. Didn't it used to also be a Big Lots or something like that?
No,
Am I going the opposite direction?
You're going the opposite. Yeah. So right down here off to the right, just past before the beer distributor.
It's where the gun shop.
Morse. Yeah.
Ah. I think driving through Butler, they still have a family video. Like the sign's still up there, but I mean, obviously it's, huh?
Sign's still up, but nothing said.
There's nothing there. No, I mean, there's still
Sign's
shops and
on,
stuff,
no
but
one's home.
and it drives me nuts. It's that little cutoff going from 8 over to towards Lindora where Walmart and
Yeah,
everything is. And It's right there on the right, and it drives me nuts every time I see it because it's that nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for us, I mean, it didn't matter. We like when I lived in Portersville, you had Pinkles video. It was just this little itty bitty, like it was basically the same size as this room. But
And then the secret room for the adult only.
thank you, ma'am.
What is it? Don't go in there.
You know, and it was never a door. It was either
The
a curtain or you had the swinging
Yeah, the
doors.
swinging doors.
And it said, can't go in unless you're 18. I mean, I was always that kid that would,
Thank
I
you,
gotta peek,
Jen.
I gotta peek.
Thank you, Jen.
I saw that and I said, thank
Thank
you. And
you.
I was trying to remember how to do, I gotta touch up on my signs I get.
We'll have to Google some, get some good signs just for you. Well, because she said she can't get closed caption.
That's odd because, I mean,
She watched a lot. I think she watched.
it should be closed captioned. I mean, let's
I'm hoping
let's do a
so.
double check.
I can.
Let's go here. We'll see where it says live, and it should. It says captions are generated. Yeah. Maybe you have to actually whether I don't know. I have noticed that like I'm when you're watching from a phone, it's different than watching from the laptop. Yeah, they're weird.
Okay. Well, I think she has it up on her TV. Like she has it up on her TV.
Oh.
Yeah, she could.
We actually had a friend of mine do that too. He pulled it up on his and was watching. And
Yeah.
so
Well, that's
I mean,
what Ray's
now
doing.
you're a television star on top
That's
of it.
what Ray is doing tonight. He's watching from home because our fur baby Raven is not used to being alone so much, and she was just having a rough night when we got home last night. So he's like, I'll stay home with her. So
So Jay says she has captions, but again from her phone. So
okay.
I guess Mom, I think her and Sonny have watched this from their TV. I'm not sure, but do you guys get the captions up there? If not, we're gonna have to figure out something because
Yeah, we need to.
expand.
No, please, our viewers, let them have the.
As you can tell, our bar is taking kind of somewhat of a
It's like a
beating.
big hit.
Well, the fun part of it is, we had Kitty Cat found it and we loved it because I wanted to still be able to do the trick.
Oh, I'll slide it on down.
And we don't know if it's from where the glue is, and it might be because if you kind of follow where it goes, I think it's seeped up and through, and actually just kind of started to push the top laminate out.
Okay.
So she actually went and found, I think 1,000, was it? Can't remember. But it's like movies, there's movies, musicians, drinks, sports, all sorts of stuff.
Sorry.
Actually, no, you finish hashtag. Go ahead.
Sorry. I just want to make sure. Because I'm trying to keep our fans happy. We gotta keep them happy, keep them comfortable.
So the plan is to take there's like multiple. She's got horror movies, she's got sports, we
Ooh.
got drinks.
Here I am, like,
It's going up on top of this,
okay. Ooh,
and then we're gonna put the lacquer on top, the epoxy.
very nice.
So it's gonna be. You can still see like some of the other stuff. Like I still plan on bordering this. There's gonna be, it's actually going to be a bar at some point. We're close.
Very close. Very close. A little more. So always.
Did you have to say a little more effort?
Because if you want it, you will work for it. That's the thing. If it's something that you really want and you think you're going to enjoy or whatever, you will work for it. You will put the time into it. I try to instill that in the kids. It's like, nothing was given to us. I went in every day and bugged the bank so we could build house. Like, can we do it? Are we there? You know, and it takes time. You got to have some patience. But I mean, if you want to work for it, and it will just be all that much better.
And that was one of the things I would really push on Connor. When we first moved up here, he was at the right age. You know, in the summertime, my kid go around and mow lawns. And then the wintertime, like, you know, when the snow drops, go out there and like get driveways.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, because I was gone for so long, that, I mean, the bulk of people, if they're not doing it themselves, they have somebody come in and do it. We have multiple lawn care
business
people.
are huge now. And you can't go and not see
And it's
one somewhere.
and it seems like everybody's got a snowblower. So I mean, the days of like being able to shovel and stuff. I mean, that was two of my things that I did that I did really good as a kid.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not saying, but think back, not snowblowers weren't a dime a dozen back then.
This is true.
Not every company had their version of it, or you know, anything. It was just shovels back then, or your hands.
Man.
Get out there, dig a hole.
And I tell you, I wasn't even that expensive. I was usually, you know, $5 for a driveway. You know, if it was one of those ones that had, you know, where they plowed through, and we all have this going on, especially right now. The mound in front. So then I'd be like, all right, $10 to get, you know. Like I said, I didn't do too bad. I only did like $15 for a yard to mow, and you know, I'd go through and rake it up afterwards, and I didn't do bad.
You could go to the local farmer and say, hey, I will help you put hay up for the summer. I will, you know, do this or do that. And, you know, you had.
This kind of, I had to stop last summer because it was the first time I've seen it in a long time. There was actually just down the road here, a couple of little kids that had a lemonade stand.
Oh.
And they literally, it was $1 for a cup. And I was on my way back from work, and they were out, and it was like scorching hot. I'm like, I saw it. I had to stop.
Yeah.
I had to.
Nice. Very nice.
So yeah, I contributed. And it's something actually, Kaylin's been wanting to do that, but she wants to do it. She wants to go all out. She wants to get the press and, you know, make it. I'm like, she's thinking big.
Yes. Yeah. That's good. And she's saying, like, I'm going to work for it
Mm-hmm.
because I want it. That's good.
Oh, we have hit that spot. See what happens? I mean, it flies by once you
Yes,
get a
it does.
conversation going. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, guys, we're open for whatever conversation. Let's,
Yes, let us in with it.
questions, concern, you know, what did you
I
do
even
growing
said, I
up?
said, maybe we need to do some challenges on here, like come up with something. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, what we got? This is, our friends from Savannah, Georgia. This is Delta Circle, and it's to a small town. Very appropriate. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back, guys.
Here's to the ones working hard all week, making this the land we love. Here's to the ones behind the scenes, making this town shine like gold. We crank it up and play it loud so the whole world knows. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell was more than any other place where mama taught me how to pray. The place where we know you're my name. The place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell we're more than any other way. Here's to a small town. Here's to a small town.
We are back. We are back, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. That was Here's to a Small Town by our good friends Delta Circle. Miss Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, she's
Good
out.
night.
Thank you for popping in.
Thank you.
Oh, you enjoyed that song? Yes, that was, again, Delta Circle with Here's to a Small Town. And I just seen where they're actually getting ready to start playing again. I don't know if they were working on stuff or what the deal was. Shopping foods, you doing one? Or you just,
Well, no, that's
you want what?
that's suit time.
You just want to try it? You want,
I am driving myself tonight, so
you got it?
yeah.
My samplers. This is actually one of my favorites. The Apothec Dark. Okay, so I'll get back and say this again. Especially with wine, you get what you pay for. And this actually is like one of the very lower ends. I was actually really surprised. I got it just because it's a really cool label.
We shop with our eyes.
And I got it, and a buddy of mine tried it, and we went through the whole bottle. Like within a matter of like 10 minutes. So after that, I just kind of started getting into this. Love doing wine tasting with Sarah. I'm kind of surprised that she is not a, like when we go out to eat. I figured maybe she'd want to be more of a wine person. And
So I think maybe not now, but back in the day, the restaurants carried very dry wines.
right.
And some of them are rough to get down. Whoa. And that's when you get, that's some ice in this. The ice doesn't help, but you can chill that bitch till she's a cold-hearted bitch and it's still dry as fuck.
By the way, Mom, this is Shannon. Shannon, that's my mother. That I can always. No. That I just now thought about that. I'm like, oh wait a minute. She used to come on all the time, and she doesn't get it as much as possible. I've missed again.
My mouth gets irritable.
No, that wasn't.
Hi, Mom. Sorry. I'll go stand in the corner.
Pictures from Washington.
Oh, so there,
Um,
again, you wouldn't expect Washington State. You thinking cold and rainy and
That's gorgeous.
snow and now they're
sunny and beautiful sky and Miss Foster, that is
I
beautiful.
am very interested in seeing what happens come next week because it's supposed to be apparently we're getting more snow this week. It's gonna be cold and then it's supposed to jump up to Montecito. See, you're fine.
Okay, thank you.
We're supposed to jump up to the 40s by like Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.
I'm excited. I said I can't wait till the 30s get back around. I'm ready for the 30s.
I'll just be happy to start seeing like my driveway come back. I've been dreading going out there, especially since yesterday it was me, Hooper, out there shoveling the front sidewalk, and literally the snow was up to here on me in places. So for Hooper,
Yeah, he was.
he was looking.
I'll just swim through.
So this is actually it's a semi
Okay.
and luscious and silky. It has subtle notes of dark black fruit with black cherry, raspberry, with aromas of caramel and milk chocolate.
Okay. I am so sorry. Okay, I have to reset those.
Cheers.
I'm behind or ahead.
She says, sometimes the sky gets pink, makes the trees look like they're on fire. Arliss, what's going on, brother? Arliss. It's not a drinker, but we're going to salute him anyways.
Yes.
Cheers.
Okay. It is a little more
On the dry side.
hard and dry than what I usually
Mhm.
prefer, but it is not bad. I mean, I can taste all the flavors. Like usually when it's all dry, it's just dry. You can't taste the flavor,
Right.
but I can taste flavors in it. So it's
I don't know. Personally, maybe it is an age thing. I've gotten more into the dries. You know, like if I do order a martini, it's got to be dry and dirty.
as all men are. Sorry.
Oh, crazy busy. I've seen all the posts. Yeah, they've got the the VIP, whatever necklaces on sale or on sale. They're printing them out.
Okay.
They're.
Sweet.
I can only assume right now because we're February, March, April. Yeah, or they're
Almost there.
a little over 2 months away.
Be on with Glick tonight.
Hmm?
Supposed to be on with Glick.
Oh, he was on. I know he was on last week with Blick. Or Tuesday night, something like that. Blick actually hosts. He's our counterpart. He has a whole network of shows.
Okay.
So they do the Nonsensical Network, and they do. I think they might do a movie one, or I can't remember. He goes through different shows all the time. So I mean, Saturday night's his, open challenge. He invites anybody and everybody to come in, and Tuesday night's his Glick's House of Music. So he does a lot of musicians as well.
Nice.
And he kind of, my early days, he helped us out. Kind of got us through StreamYard and how to do the ins and outs of things. And
Nice.
there might be a national tour in the works. Hint, hint. Is it going to be? So he says in the works. I can only imagine how hard that would be to. Because I mean, you either travel with one specific band to all the different places, and then you find like a local to open up for everybody. So that that's
Your turn.
oh.
That was settled. Mine is like
Normally I keep mine on vibrate just to be safe, and then I forget about it, and it makes it fun in the mornings when I go to hit my alarm. But like I said, that is definitely a sunset.
oh, gorgeous. That's relaxed. That's just like relaxing to look at.
Best of both world tours. Is that a
Very, I love it. So when I hear best of both worlds,
I'm
I
trying to
go
think.
into.
So are we talking like,
Miley Cyrus,
country?
Hannah Montana. Sorry,
What am I saying?
Durr. So, take that.
Just kind of saying it. I mean, to be fair. But no, so when you say the best of both worlds, sir, are we talking we're gonna have country and southern rock, or are you looking to branch out and do like find an actual rock band? I can't see him jumping around with a hip hop artist. That'd be interesting.
Like different genres have merged before, paired up before.
Tim McGraw and Nelly
Yeah,
did it.
Yeah.
Nelly also
Going down that
can't give me too much.
Okay,
Hey,
no,
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 yeah.
not pushing, no. It's good.
What was it? Nelly also did something with Florida Georgia Line.
Okay.
I think at one point, I think Ludacris and R.I.P. Toby Keith were supposed to do something. and they never pulled the trigger on that one. I don't know. When it comes to music, I like when they do mashups and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially I think like rock and metal. I'm sorry, rap and metal. We've heard those before. I don't know. I like when they mesh, but not. You know, I don't like when country artists try and rap. That gets on my. I can't get behind that
But
one.
isn't there a country rap like?
Yeah, affectionately called crap.
I don't know. Is Brown? There's
Now,
a
it's not.
Brown?
I mean, now to be fair though, like I don't mind if they incorporate it in, but not sit there and try and make the entire song. You know,
Okay.
so kind of a good way to put it is like Jelly Roll. You know, he
Okay.
actually started off as a rapper, and then he incorporates it into the music, but doesn't make it the entire song.
Sorry. Okay.
You know, that's probably why I couldn't get behind who he used to run around Cowboy Troy. They used to run with Big and Rich.
Again, that's how.
You know, he did a whole rap album, and it just the wrestler R-Truth actually just did a country rap album. So I was kind of I haven't heard much on that. We'll see it posted. Okay, will we? Well, we'll keep our eyes out.
Oh, all right. Can't wait.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. Excited.
So, Mike, I don't think you and husband have not made it out to a Southern Outlaws show yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
We what was it?
I don't want to say like we always have something going on, but it feels like we always have something going on. Like, but I mean, if we know far enough in advance,
Right.
yeah, we can try
Which
to make things work.
He's usually pretty good about posting. We always, you know, of course, you are brand new to
Yes.
the show and everything, so we're actually pretty good about keeping up with, you know, the dates and everything, and it's not uncommon for us to, you know, head over to Ohio and check out some of these places.
Yeah.
I mean, good food, good drink, and as Arliss says, good for the soul.
Yeah. Good friends, good food, good drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
but then again, you know, we've also, I think the first couple of times we hung out, was it not Mike and his, you know, Perfect
Yes.
Storm?
Yeah.
You guys should have went out to McBride Station. I actually got to get up on stage with Mike, and we did our crazy version of. No, he didn't do Breaking Law. It was After Midnight. It was still a Judas Priest, but
Yeah.
he would pick the one that I'm like, I know it, but I don't
Don't
know
know
it.
it. Yeah.
And then he's got this little, you know, when he doesn't know a song, they're trying to, you know, so he can remember exactly. But he's got this thing, and he keeps, you know, he's like going like this, trying to like signal me, and I'm like, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to read and do the mic, and the Southern Outlaws eventually I'll wear my elf ears like I usually do. And if you do it, you gotta find a really cool cowboy hat or cowgirl hat, I guess.
Oh. If we do.
Jay put up there that she wants to see
Oh, yes.
the Outlaws at
Yes.
some point. So yeah, I mean,
Like the elf beard.
and you know, it's fun because he does, you know, he engages the crowd and gets out there, and you know, they're all real super cool. And of course, the wives always form this little circle, and you know, they pick a table and everything, and yeah. So I mean, Sarah's gone, we've gone to.
And Miss Foster, speaking of the elf ears, so that is the theme. Elden Ring is the theme of my daughter and future son-in-law's wedding. So that's what we're going with.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, you showed me the picture.
Yeah, the dress, the
Mhm.
cloak, and I got her boots. They came in, they look great. So I'm like, we're excited. I'm excited.
I can't wait to see Ray dressed up as like a barbarian or you
No.
know an elf himself or
He's not
something
going
along
that-
those.
No, he's not going that far. He's he's gonna match me.
What's up,
Hello,
Timmy?
Tim. So I have a purple cloak and a light purple dress that I'm gonna wear. opposite versus burgundy wine, and then the men are gonna do like black coats, and then the shirts will match the dresses.
Right on, right on.
Black
I love this side of you. I like seeing your inner geek come out a little bit. We all got one. Every one of us has an inner geek on something.
So one of the girls I work with, she'll walk by and she'll be like, nerd, and I'll be like, geek. Yeah, geeky, Star Wars geeky.
Dude, that was my day. Believe it or not, I went in last night and went right to bed. Well, I brushed my teeth and went right to bed. And then I woke up and I was just like, I think I just missed Sarah and Kaylin leaving. And I gotta get up and drink my coffee. I'm wide awake all of a sudden. And I got up, was getting ready to make a coffee. Just kind of like, why am I up so early? There's no take advantage. So I ended up, I literally laid back down, didn't get back up till like 10. But to be fair, it took me like at least an hour and a half to fall back asleep. So I don't know. It was just
Relaxing day.
it was a true day off. One I wasn't hungover, needing to do a lot of running around or anything like that.
Well, no, I need the off years.
Well, when I went behind, it kind of pushes everything out and gives me authentic elf ears. No, my inner geek, believe it or not, I'm a absolute huge fan of like the Harry Potter stuff, of like
Okay.
Lord
I
of the
dig those.
Rings
I
and
like
stuff
those.
like that. And so my guilty pleasures, I will, once I get bored with the movie that I have to fall asleep to, I usually pick one of the Lord of the Rings and but I have to be picky about it. Because if it's one of those ones that has too much, then I'm wanting to sit there and watch. Harry Potter, same thing. I like that sort of thing. And the bad part is, like, with as much as I love, you'd think I'd fall asleep to something like, Vampiric.
Okay.
You put on a horror movie for me, and I'm staying awake just to, and then I start myself down a wormhole. I can't,
Yeah.
well, I already watched this. Might as well, I watched the first one. They're only an hour and a half long. I'll fall asleep to the next one. Before you know it, I'm like in part 5, and
Where's the next season?
but to be fair too, me and Sarah are starting to get back into sitting down and watching stuff together. You might be surprised to know that I'm actually a Sex and the City fan. Whoops. I admitted that. So we got into and Just Like That, which was the spin-off series, and
I did like her in Failure to Launch. That was a good movie. Terry Bradshaw was hilarious. I just
normally,
Happy.
if you believe it or not, most of the time when I fall asleep, it's to a rom-com. So like Failure to Launch is one of them.
Okay.
How to Lose a Guy in 10
10
Days.
Days. 10 Things I Hate About You. That was
No, that was more of a tween movie that
I still liked it.
I mean, it's good
Heath
for what it
Ledger,
is, and
rest in peace.
before he was the Joker,
Mhm.
and before Brokeback Mountain, and before now, you know what, we lost a good one with him, because that man, he could get into, and it didn't matter,
Yeah.
he was a true artist.
Yeah.
So unfortunate. But
It is
yeah,
unfortunate.
right now, believe it or not, it's wintertime, so I'm still watching Serendipity. But
Okay.
I'm also a huge John Cusack fan.
Okay. Yeah.
And now I can't think of it. The Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
She played Celine in the Underworld movies, and
Yes.
she's his love interest in this one.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the stuff,
Pretty actress.
Sarah, she's in the movies, but she's not. So I mean, a lot of the rom-coms that I got into were from, sorry babe, an ex, like well over 20 years ago. I don't know. Like I said, I'm
If it's good, I like it. Whether it's your romantic comedy, your horror, your action, like I like the Terminator. I mean, I'll be off.
that one line. It is, yeah. I know it's not our, but here's a little trivia for you. So James Cameron came up with that line.
Okay.
and Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't want to do it. He
Oh,
didn't like it, and he fought for it. And James Cameron pretty much told him like, "This is my movie.
you're gonna.
You're gonna say." And then it just became iconic.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it wasn't just the Terminator movies. He says it in. He says it in a lot of his.
What's one we just watched? It has Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham.
Oh, the Expendables.
Yeah.
In the big
He
scene
said-
in
he
the end.
says it in there. Yeah.
He says,
cigar, I'll be back.
and Bruce Willis like, no, you've been backing up. And as he runs off,
Yeah.
they both had to take little plugs at each other.
Right.
Which, before that, you never did see Bruce Willis and Schwarzenegger in a movie, and they were a part of that big core
Yeah.
80s action stars.
Sure. Non-plot,
That's-
non-film.
The muscles from Brussels. If he couldn't do those wacky splits, like, where he,
I could.
he's straddling two chairs, or, makes me wonder how big his career actually would have been, because that's what really got everybody's attention. And it became a part of all his movies. Here we go off into movies again.
Yeah. Music, movies, food. I started with something.
All right, then I tell you what, before we wrap this one up, because we are actually getting really close there. You're a wine drinker, obviously. Do you have a certain food you like to drink wine with, or do you just
I love having, and honestly, the Crown, I like chocolate.
if I look here right?
Oh, okay.
She brought them in one time, and I was like, she offered them, and I forgot about them. Amazing. So then after that, it started becoming a staple, and I keep forgetting I have them up there.
Yeah, I like so what is beer pizza.
Okay.
And the pasta wine. That's I like whiskey or a nice juicy burger, blackout burger. I don't need to plug, but I do like their Fat Eddie's was pretty good too. I like their burnt ends and stuff up there.
I've tried some of the local. Obviously, I have my favorites. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, your taste buds tuned into a certain.
Yeah, it's just like I honestly, one of my favorite places to eat is Timber Creek. I've yet to be disappointed by anything they've done. Blackout Burger, I might just be I might be just too much for burgers. And as much as I love barbecue, I'll go to a barbecue joint. My favorite is Carolina barbecue. I like the molasses and brown sugar. They got a really. Each area has their own.
Right.
You got your,
Because I've seen like even the slather with the apple cider vinegar, other smoky stuff too.
Memphis has its own barbecue. St. Louis has its own barbecue. Texas obviously has its own barbecue.
I really want Tennessee hot chicken, fried hot chicken, hot chicken. Is that what they call it?
That you talked about, like the Nashville hot or whatever.
Yeah, like it's deep fried. Like when they bread it and everything, and it has the spices in it, and then they deep fry it. And then,
Well, one of the Connor loves doing this. He'll get steaks or he'll get beef tips or something along those lines. Animated shows I've finished finally. Have you seen Arcane? I haven't either.
I'll have to look into that. But I'll write the list of all the ones that I have finished through. Of course, still, watching one for sure, looking for others to get into. So I'll definitely have a list. Remember Tuesday, and we'll get into that. So,
Well, what's fun about, like I said, what Connor does, when he goes to cook, he's constantly looking for, like, Dad, can you bring me in a beer? I'm like, no, I'm going to soak this. And, so he'll do a lot of the steaks, like he'll soak it or make like some sort of sauce with it.
I used to soak the venison roasts and stuff, tips and everything in beer.
Well, one of the things I haven't done in a very long time is taking red wine. And honestly, the drier for this one, the better.
For cooking.
And then you soak, whether it be venison, whether it be steak, or beef actually goes really good, And that's how I like to do it.
Very good.
I like the style and the story. It's really good. Oh, definitely check it out.
Definitely check it out. I'll put that
But when it comes to cooking, are you one of those ones that likes to experiment? I know Kat does on occasion. And I tell you what, by the way, I have your whole your little container in there. I still gotta get it. She's been known to bring in. She made a absolutely awesome broccoli cheddar. She made a soup.
You had my chili.
I've had your chili. I think you brought that during the football game.
Oh, and speaking of big game,
Super Bowl Sunday. Are you even a sports fan?
No.
I didn't think so.
I just, again, like it for the food.
It's one of the
I
rare
either
times.
make loaded nachos, either buffalo chicken dip, wings.
I don't know about anybody else. I'm not really excited about the Super Bowl this year. Now, Jay might be, but she's more of a baseball fan than a football fan. So she's actually a Mariners fan and not a Seahawks fan. Or she is kind of a Seahawks fan. Am I wrong, right? We were talking about, since obviously it's Super Bowl Sunday, maybe having the game up there, but still going. I mean, I don't know. We never did. I don't think fully finalized, but I mean,
Jen's
Maybe
son
just-
Logan is a huge Seahawks fan. He's like, oh, like just happened. And he's in his board right now. He's gonna be so excited. Like, we're banking for Seahawks to win.
I think the Patriots won enough Super Bowls.
Right?
If they win another one, they beat the Steelers. They take over the record in Super Bowls. So
Okay. All right.
on that note, yeah,
Yes.
you starting to pick up on this. She does it real subtle,
That's all right.
and
We need to get in our group. We need to get in.
well, that is actually a good thing because when I was cleaning out our library, we've really gotten into a bad habit of wanting to do an hour and a half, almost 2 hour long shows. And I'll tell you what, especially when you're on Spotify, that's a long time, especially without commercials and breaks in between.
Right.
On that note, I like them both, but I'm not a giant sports fan. I'll support my teams though.
Okay. Yes. Yes, we will.
So
Thank
On-
you, everybody.
we got to do our last shot of the evening, and I'm been sitting here drinking on the wine.
I got my
I see that.
peanut butter jelly time still. It's really good. I like it.
I like mine better. I just think I didn't put as much peanut butter in yours. I did mine, baby. I don't
That's
know.
okay, but I'm a great fan too.
It did work out nice.
All right, we have our last shots.
While
about
she's
that? Okay.
while she's doing hers, would you like to? Oh,
So, one of my friends, thank you, Alicia, for she gave me this word of the day.
oh,
It is pistified. When you're pissed off at someone, that you're so mystified how stupid they are. Something like that along the line.
we are going to start using that at work.
Pistified. So, thank you, Alicia, for that one.
I don't think Dan will ever forgive me for coming up with the master flattition. Yeah, what is that? Oh, so you went through like he went to the literal sense of it. I'm like, dude, you do realize it was a joke. So
All right.
pistified. I'm going to work tomorrow and saying pistified. But guys, we will be back on Sunday night for our Sunday night weekend hangover. We got our Monday night bartender. You haven't got to fully experience one of them yet, have you? Oh yeah, you did. Birthday.
Yeah.
You just didn't get to be on this side. We have our brand new Tuesday night Real Flicks and Chill. And I actually got
Okay. Sweet. Woo.
we will be talking anime. So bring your friends. Apparently I'm gonna be getting a lesson
I
in
am not, a master of it by no means. I know what I've watched and everything. So, show me something new that I might like. And
okay,
I
we're gonna have
will.
to look up this arcane.
yes. Thank you.
And of course we have our Wednesday night open bar and then we round it all out with our Thirsty Thursday thoughts and shots. You gotta get the idea now. We just sit down, we bullshit, and whatever comes out, comes out.
And appreciate anything you guys have to say. Feed in. Let us know. We'll talk.
For those of you who are on TikTok, are you good for one more round?
I am if everybody is. Okay.
Everybody's all right. I guess we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're keeping up on the time tonight. So
Okay.
if you're on TikTok, that's where we're heading next. Kitty Cat, do you have your last shot of the evening?
Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter.
Ah.
Very true.
You know what? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're just gonna run with that. Guys, everything we say on this show is just our opinion, but then again.
It could be the alcohol talking.
Oh my goodness. You guys have a good night. See ya.
Good night.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.
If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloaded. The bar is always open when no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking.